Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to discuss the beautiful live celebration of the 30-year anniversary of Beauty and the Beast. ABC did a phenomenal job casting everyone. All the costumes look great. And it was just a beautiful, glorious tribute to Belle and the prince, and of course, all of us who fell in love with Disney animation over the years. So let's talk about the casting. They did a great job of the casting. We have her cast as Belle. She did amazing. We have Josh Groban plays the prince slash the beast, and his voice is really phenomenal. Like, I guess I'm just not as familiar with his music as others, but ABC really hit it out of the park with the casting. They did a great job. Shania Twain plays Mrs. Potts. Martin Short was extremely animated, and I loved him as Lumiere. We have David Allen Greer, and he's playing Cosworth. And last but not least, the new kid on the block, Joshua Henry, plays Gaston very well. Très bien. I took French in high school and college, y'all, so I'm working on it. But I loved it. You know, the little girl in me loved it. The adult in me appreciated all of the details, right? Like the costumes, everyone who brought to life the song and the animation from Be Our Guest, which, if you guys remember, they had all of the dishes like flying through the air and working together to make Belle feel at home and comfortable. And they were just showing her that hospitality, that they were so happy to have a new person in the castle after so long. And everyone that really took part in bringing that scene to life deserves a round of applause. Like, they really deserve a standing ovation. It was amazing. Another thing I really appreciated that Disney did was they incorporated not only like the live presentation, the actors on stage, but also the animation throughout the film. So I thought that was really innovative and really smart on their behalf, because they couldn't bring every single thing to life. It's, the imagination, our imaginations are infinite, right? But resources are very finite. And even even though ABC and Disney have billions of dollars at their disposal, some things just aren't allowed via, through physics and the laws of nature. So, and also because this is celebrating an anniversary and is very nostalgic, I thought that it was very smart of them to focus on the animation aspect as well as the the actors who did a great job. Like here, she looks amazing as Belle. At the beginning, Belle was really into books and libraries, and of course, it's a wonderful thing. It's so funny looking back now through the lens of an adult, and how the townspeople thought that she was so weird for reading and loving to expand her knowledge. I was just like, oh my goodness, because that is something that, of course, we want all children to have a love of learning and reading, right? And so Belle was just ahead of her time. And so, but her did a great job. She did an amazing job. And here we have Martin Short. Oh my goodness, he did such a good job as Lumiere. Like, he lit up the stage. He brought energy, he brought animation, like his own personal touch and animation. He was very animated as the character. And you can see like through the hands, through the tables, and they, spun the dishes by hand. It was amazing. Like, congratulations and shout out to every single person who took the time out of their lives and, rehearsed this to bring this to a live audience. It brought a lot of joy. Josh Groban, he is so good. Like, his voice was really rich and sultry, and he really did a phenomenal job playing the Beast and playing the Prince. Shania Twain did an amazing job as Mrs. Potts. So cute. You know, her like country twang, even though she's Canadian, she's still a country star at heart. And so her singing brought just a newness to the role. And she's not typical, you know, that like what Angela Lansbury was, the like the older grandmother aspect. I still see Shania as I did when I was like a little girl when she was singing about Brad Pitt, and that don't impress me much. But I know she's older now. But it was nice. It was nice seeing her. I haven't seen her in a while, so it was really nice to see her bring her own style to Mrs. Potts. It was lovely. And then we have David Allen Greer on the right, and he did an amazing job as well. So you guys remember that Cogsworth was kind of the yang to Lemaire's yang. So he was more so he was like the clock that was a little bit more uptight and always wanted to go by the rules and you know kind of discourage Lemaire's from all his crazy schemes and antics. You know, he wanted to kind of play it safe. So I thought that David Allen Greer was a really good choice for that because I remember seeing him being interviewed on stage during their like in Living Color reunion with the Wayans brothers, and his answers were very safe. Like he, you know, didn't back then even he didn't want to do anything that would upset the studio executives, and so the character he's playing, I feel, is very true to his own nature, and that shined through. He did a really good job, though. I will say they all did. This was again just it's always been one of my favorite movies growing up. I loved the underlying theme. Although, I mean, listen, I took it as Belle falling in love with someone for, you know, who they were on the inside, right? Other people have had, and, you know, and of course she loved her. She never lost her love of learning, which is how the Beast won her over through showing her the library and showed that he was really attentive to her, you know, desires and her wants and her needs and who she was as a person versus Gaston being really shallow and just focusing on the outside, which, you know, changes. Everyone changes as people grow older. But I really loved just the camaraderie. I feel like everybody came together. I think that was one of the most important lessons of the movie, even back then, 30 years ago. I can't believe it's been 30 years. Oh my gosh. But yeah, 30 years ago. And is that, you know, she was a part of a community even before she went to the castle. And when she went to the castle, they went out of their way to make her feel warm and connected. And I feel like that's a theme that all humans, we need that connectivity. And yeah, and I love this too. Oh my goodness. The tribute to the original Angela Lansbury, the original Mrs. Potts. Shout out to ABC for doing that because, of course, like I said, Shania Twain did a great job, but she brought her own style and it was a different flair. But Angela Lansbury killed this role. She did so well. And so just to see this beautiful tribute to her, I thought that was really lovely and it was touching. So good job, ABC Studios, for doing that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. And drop down in the comments, let me know what your favorite aspect of this movie, the live entertainment, is the old school, the movie, you know, the cartoon version, and as well as the live version. Are you like a Belle or are you a Lemaire? Who's always, you know, drumming up some kind of crazy scheme. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the movie. Let me know what you think of the new live action entertainment. And please like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk with you lovelies later. Take care. Bye.